ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, climbed this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Tonight, the ultimate college football game, the national championship on the line. It's the TCU Horned Frogs against the Oregon Ducks. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. I'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking right, this one caught. Now here he goes. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, all the build-up and all the lead-up for this game, this national championship game, and this offense comes out swinging. You love the confidence from the quarterback and the play caller. This defense better buckle up.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joe, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive.
Legs still churning, won't go down. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Tight end goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Looking for some space. It's Cruz. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's that defense shifting again. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got him in the open. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football and that pass rush can start getting after it. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. We're actually first and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They'll try to run for the first down. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on first and second down. That's what this offense is doing right now. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. You're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Gonna run it. It's Cruz. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, TCU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. A handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The short completion to the tight end. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's TCU on top right now. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to find room. It's Cruz. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. That That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
That's caught. It's Cruz. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Certainly hope his championship game participation isn't finished. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Third down play for this offense. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Using his legs, it's Cruz.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Look at it, chuck it again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
3rd down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Williams. The pressure's on. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand.
A deep shot to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's 3rd down for the offense. To the air, it's Williams. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 1st downs with his legs.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. He'll take a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Yeah, Chris, that's a big play by this secondary on third down to create the tight window and then contact right when that ball arrives. That is tremendous timing. You don't want to arrive early, obviously. That's perfect.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He lets it go. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow.
Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ducks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Williams. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. The back's got it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
They're going to stop play here. Looks like a TCU player is down on the field. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Pulls it in. It's Cruz. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's reeled in. It's Cruz. Powering through a tackle. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
It's TCU on top right now. So 3 quarters complete to this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on first down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Williams. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the ground, it's Cruz. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond. Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, trying to get another series moving forward.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the completion made. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Ducks are going to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Picks up the first and is still going. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has once he's able to break contain and get in the open.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Sees an opening. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking for a gap. It's Cruz. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Back to pass. It's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
He's running out of time here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. 7th play of the drive coming up. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not...
Touchdown, TCU! This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Now, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And now a carry here for the fullback. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Chris, I love in these short yardage situations when they're able to just get the quick hitter with the fullback. It's so difficult to stop for the defense, and always a treat for the fullback to get his hands on the football.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. This is the 6th play on the drive. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback. Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. To throw, it's Williams. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. What a moment. One final play for this quarterback to secure the championship, a moment he'll never forget.
And the trust that this coaching staff has in him in this moment to cap off a national championship throwing the football in this situation. This is why he will be a legend forever around this program.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. So think about that, what it took to get here. Never to stumble, always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a